This is a relationship video that I've been wanting to make for over a year now, since I saw this clip on last season's Skinny Girl in Transit.
This boyfriend-girlfriend thing you people are doing now is not as it seems. No? Oh, take him, Coco. Wait until both of you are married and living together. That is when you will know the man you have married. But with patience, communication, understanding, and love, we'll see you through.
Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help Sister Out, the video series where I talk to the women about what's on the minds of men. Cohabiting, shacking up, living together. Essentially, cohabiting, at least in this context, means when two people who are in a relationship start living together. And in the clip that I just showed you, Tiwa from Skinny Girl in Transit is about to walk down the aisle to marry Mide, and her mom is telling her that when you marry someone or when you move in with someone or start living under the same roof with someone, there will be surprises. You'll see a whole different side to them. And that just brought up so many questions in my mind about cohabiting. Now, I'm a huge supporter of getting to know as much as you can about the person that you're dating before possibly marrying them. So if living together can actually unlock a whole new database of your partner's personality regarding things like hygiene, discipline, responsibility, and sharing stuff, doesn't it then make perfect sense to, at least for a period of time, live together with that person so that you can learn all these things and possibly reduce the risk of unpleasant surprises if you end up marrying them? Now, while on one hand, I'd like to learn as much as I can about someone that I'm dating, I also don't believe that we should go about living with everyone that we date and expect to marry someday, especially if you're a person of faith. Because even though religion may not necessarily say that two people who are dating shouldn't live together, cohabiting is such a fertile ground, or can be such a fertile ground, for all kinds of temptation, which could be a major problem if you intend on living like a devout or disciplined life. Now, you guys know what I mean, right? I don't really need to go into detail on that, okay? So, where do I actually stand on this issue? Truth be told, I'd really like to learn what my partner's living habits are so that I can be prepared and so that I know who she really is. Because as Mommy Tiwa suggested in that clip, you never really know someone till you've lived with them. And because I know that there are probably people on both sides of the argument watching this video right now, let's do it this way. Here are the pros and cons of living with your boyfriend or girlfriend. The advantages. Number one, you save money. When two people live together, they typically save money on their cost of living. For instance, instead of them paying 2 electricity bills, they now only pay 1 electricity bill. They also save money on things like transportation, since no one is traveling to visit the other person anymore. Number two, you learn more about their habits. If someone in a relationship had been pretending to maybe enjoy cooking or to be hygienic, living together will quickly expose that as well as a bunch of other things, since it's very difficult for people to put up a front and pretend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Number three, you get to spend more time together. Relationships are developed over time. So naturally, when two people are living together, it means that they get to spend more time together enjoying each other's company and, doing couple stuff. The disadvantages. Number one, money gets complicated. Things can get a bit complicated when people move in together, especially when it comes to sorting out bills, either equally or proportionally. And this is something that really wouldn't have been an issue if they were living in their own places. Number two, decrease in value. Oftentimes, couples who move in together value and respect each other less in the long run because they have so much access to each other. In Nigeria, they call it see finish. And I know what you're thinking. How is this any different from the situation in marriage? The difference is that in marriage, there is no get out of jail free card. You can't just opt out as easily in marriage. And I think that's probably why they say that most couples who live together rarely end up getting married to each other. Now, the final disadvantage is more for the religious types, or people who are more traditional or conventional, and that is temptation. Now, if you're the disciplined or religious type, then living with somebody that you're dating could actually eat you alive. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, at least not in this video, but it's safe to say that the temptation would be off the charts. And living with somebody that you're dating, if you're that kind of person, would be more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. So in conclusion, would I cohabit? I can safely say most likely not. I'm not for it, but because I'm a wedding photographer, I try not to be too vocal about that kind of thing so that it doesn't affect business. But I can also say that I'm not entirely opposed to the occasional sleepover, but within reason. For example, maybe two of you are out late and it's only safer for one person to sleep over at the other person's house that night. Those kind of situations I'm cool with. I'd even prefer it if those kind of situations happen when you're engaged rather than when you're dating, but hey, you know, I'm not entirely opposed to the occasional sleepover, long story short. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about cohabiting and moving in together and all that good stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Skinny Girl in Transit, are you watching it? Are you looking forward to the new season? I hear it's starting soon. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe as well. The subscribe button is just below the video. Thanks once again, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care. So a couple of things happened shortly after I filmed this video. First of all, my friend Adenike Adebayo Esho, she released a video on the same topic, cohabiting. So if you want to get a woman's perspective on the topic and a more in-depth perspective on it, because she really went deep into the topic, please check out her video on her new channel. I will link it in the description box below. It was a really good one. And secondly, Dani announced recently that the new season of Skinny Girl in Transit, season 6, will premiere today, February 14th, my birthday. So yeah, these are two things that I feel I should have mentioned in the video, but like I said, they happened shortly after I filmed it. Also, yeah, look out for me in this season of Skinny Girl in Transit. I was in episode 3, I believe, in a surprise birthday party scene. I was an extra, so you may have to look really hard to find me in that scene, but yeah, I'm in it, so look out for me. Thanks once again for watching, guys. I will catch you in my next video. Take care.